BBN, welcome guys. This is the UK versus Alabama pregame show. I'm your host, Michael. Welcome into the Loyal BBN fan show. Guys, we are about to get it off today. This is the ball game that we've all been waiting for a long time as well. Probably not as much as the other show. As much as the other game that's coming up the 1st of February. But this is a game that we definitely want to see Kentucky play. This is a chance for us to get another opportunity to see who Kentucky is and what Kentucky can do. Alabama's coming in at 14-3. Kentucky's 14-3. This game across the board, overall, it's almost flat out even. If you look at the stats, you look at everything. Alabama's averaging about 90 points a ball game. Kentucky's averaging about 89 points a ball game. The rebound, they got us slightly in the rebound section and everything, just by about 4 rebounds a game. But hey, that's something that Kentucky can make up today. Alabama's coming off a tough loss to, who did Alabama lose? Ole Miss. Alabama lost to Ole Miss this week. So you better believe that Alabama's going to be coming in here. And look, last year we gave these guys one heck of a butt whooping last year. We remember how Edwards went off last year, and we just wondered, what individual does he continue to be on a streak of scoring high points like he's been doing the last couple of games? This is going to be very, very, very interesting. And I, for one, I'm looking forward to seeing what our Wildcats can do. Come on in, guys. This is game day. This is what we get up on Saturday mornings for. All day long, it's going to be a lot of fun watching SEC basketball. With the race so close, with the standings being the way they are, no one can afford to lose a ball game. Right now, the last two undefeated in the SEC is Alabama. Not Alabama, but is Auburn and Ole Miss. I look for Ole Miss to take a loss today. Well, maybe they got to go Mississippi State. So I'm not sure if they're going to lose. But overall, my fault, gentlemen and ladies. Let me put this up. I forgot. Jerry, you get the first one in the house tonight. Jerry, it is good to see you. You get it. Yeah, I got you. Let me put this right here up too as well too. I forgot to put it up. So, Jerry, good to see you in the house tonight, man. Get to watch some Kentucky basketball. Hope you're feeling well. And, man, we're just going to have a good time the day before this ball game tips off. And I'm excited. I woke up this morning, man, and I said it's something in the air today. It's cold. It's a little dreary outside. It's been raining. But it's Kentucky basketball today, and there's nothing better than that is to get up and be able to watch the guys play. So I just want to hear you guys' predictions, man, what you guys think. I'm actually, once again, I'm always trying to take phone calls, and today is no exception. I would definitely love for you guys to call in. I just need to take care of one thing right here for a second, if you guys will bear with me. So we're gonna get this going, man, because this is fun. This is fun, and this is what we've been waiting for all week long, is to be able to go and watch our Cats play today. So this is a perfect day, cold day outside. I'm ready to see my matchup that I can't wait to see. Aaron Davenport, what's up? Rick Brown, I see you in the house. Absolutely. Kentucky 89, Alabama 73. Rick Brown, I got you. That's a good score right there. I'll take it. Why not? If we can hold Alabama to 73 points, man, that's big. That's we definitely did something special on defense that day. That's for sure. So I'm just gotta post this right here, guys, and see what happens after this. So appreciate you guys' patience. I probably got somebody that's going to be taking care of this for me. It's going to feel good to have somebody behind the scenes. Steve, I see you in the house. Thank you so much for joining. Aaron, you've been looking forward to this pregame. Aaron always hits me up and like, hey man, you going to do a pregame show? And I'm like, let's get it in. Donna, I see you. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. 85-78 Cats in a war. This is going to be a drawn-out war. You can definitely count on that for sure. Let's go big blue. Let's go post that right there. So So guys, what are you guys expecting from the ball game today? Is this going to be a game that maybe Brea's back at home? Because Brea hasn't really had a big game shooting the ball since his last game at Florida, and we went on the road. So, well, actually, you know what? We was home for Texas A&M. Is this a game that we may see Brea break out again and have 5 or 6 3-pointers? Is Robinson going to have 4, 5, 6 3-pointers today at Stu? The big thing for me that I really want to see, something that when we first got Butler, is I really wanted to see Butler guard some of the best guards in the SEC. And this is going to be like, this is going to be fun watching. And look, Butler is waiting. Butler is waiting for, Butler's been waiting for games like this to be able to play a guard like Sirius from Alabama. So is Butler up to the task? Can he make it? Can he make it happen? Can he, can you shut down Sirius, or do you just slow down Sirius? That's the biggest concern for me right now is, can we slow him down? Once again, they're probably going to come in. Butler plays so hard. I love his game. I love his game. Jilla, thank you so much for joining in. I thank you. I see you. Thank you so much. One thing about it is, hey, Kerry, good morning to you. Good morning to all you Cat fans. As a matter of fact, let me know where you actually are watching the game from right now, or where you're going to be watching the game from. Are you going to be at home? Are you going to be at a restaurant? Are you going to be with friends? Put it in the comments as far as where you're going to be watching the game from. I'm probably going to be watching the game here today. I actually get to see my my granddaughter today for the first time. So I hope she doesn't. I hope they don't arrive before the ball game. During the ball game, because I won't be able to spend no time with her. So definitely looking forward to meeting my granddaughter today for the first time, and I haven't seen my grandson in over a year. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing those guys. But yeah, for me, the big matchup to me is the big thing for me today is just hey Papa, good to see you in here as well too. I see you. Butler listed as questionable today. Oh, I didn't see that. Let me see. Oh, I didn't see that. That's not good, man. Both teams are coming in at 3-1 in the SEC. With the tie right now, it's a right now I think for tied for second or maybe third or whatever you want to call it. It's like about what is this right here? It's about maybe actually, what am I doing, dude? Like, I'm all off. How many people know when you get up this time on my phone? Okay, Lynn, good, Lynn, Justin, I see you. Sue, I see you. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for Walton, Kentucky. I got to get around Kentucky. I just do. I'll be riding my couch in Las Vegas. All right, I got you, Rick. Richmond at home. Man, dude, I didn't see that where Butler was actually listed as questionable. Now, Butler took a big. He took a beating in that Texas A&M game. Like, that game was, I don't know if that took a toll on him, but I have to imagine that a big game like this, Butler finds a way to play the game, to be super loud. Hey, Beth, thanks for joining in. I see you. I have to imagine that Rupp Arena today is going to be extremely loud. I can't imagine in a world where you're 14-3, you're number 8 in the country. Alabama's coming in at 14-3. They're number 4 in the country. We're trying to get our 6th top 15 win of the year. I can't imagine Rupp Arena just not being. And just let one of our guys just start going off and the rim become like a big ocean, and everything he throws up or they throw up just starts to go in. I'm looking for this right here to be a high power game. It looks like UK by what I'm looking for at CBS Sports. I think they're like 2.5 point favorite. Actually, it's 2-point favorite. It actually went down from yesterday. I don't know if that's because of the questionable of whether Butler's going to play or not. But the spread is 2 points. So, man, this is like, I'm nervous. Like, I'm nervous when we play Mississippi State. I'm nervous when we play Texas A&M. But I think it's a different type of nervous now because we're playing Alabama. But I still believe in our Cats. I still believe that our Cats can go home, and I believe that they can get it done. And good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning from Columbus, Ohio. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for taking time out. It means a lot to me. So, guys, so I will try to take calls right now. if anyone wants to call in and just give me their thoughts about the game, what are their expectations, and hopefully everybody can hear you. I'm making sure that my phone system works right. Black Snake, Kentucky. Hope he plays, but I think they tried to kill him last game. Not funny for him though. No, it's not funny at all. They completely took it to Butler last ball game, and I look now that we don't get a whole week. Did we get a week? No, we just played the other night. So now we get a week off going into the Vandy game, but hopefully we don't because we play Tuesday night. I think it is Tuesday, Wednesday night. Butler took a real butt whipping for sure. That's yes. Also, thanks, Curry. I appreciate it. If you guys would smash that like button for me, it means a lot for the channel. And thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So make sure my phone is on. If you want to call into the show, the phone number is going across the bottom of the screen. This is our show, so it's not about me just sitting here talking. Okay, so I don't understand when I start getting a phone call. I don't know how. Okay, so somebody just called in right now. I'm not sure if it was a caller, but if you end in 8400, can you call back and hopefully I can get the phone call. I don't know what's wrong with my phone for incoming phone calls, but if you want to call back in, I definitely got my phone right here. Let me see, right here. Good morning. You on the phone with the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Who are we speaking with? Hey, how you doing today? Oh, I cannot wait for this matchup. So tell me, what are your expectations for the ball game today? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that would be big. That's one thing that Brian Carter likes to talk about too, as well, is our bigs and will our bigs actually show up and will they perform? So it's no time like the present. We can't go back and say we wish we would have did this or did that. So we really really wish that the guy. They said that they can't hear you. So let me see if I can fix that. Can you guys hear the caller now? Can't hear the caller. Um, Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So he's just said. Okay. So unfortunately, I gotta. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me see if I gotta turn this up. Every ball game, man. It's just every call. It's annoying. Okay. If anybody can hear the caller, can you guys please let me know if you can hear him or not? Good morning, Big Mike. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it. Nope. So nobody can hear the caller. So I'm gonna hang up and try to see how I can get that fixed or whatever. It always seems to never fail me when I try to do it. So I definitely gotta just invest in some type of system better than this because one show it actually works and the next show it doesn't work, and I don't really know. I don't know how to really fix that. It just has a mind by itself. So my apologies for that. Hey, I appreciate it, Aaron. Thanks for calling in. Okay, thank you. So basically, Aaron was talking about how he hopes that the big men show up today. He would like to see the Amari or Robinson, not Robinson, but Garrison have a big day today. We want to see we want to see. He wants to see really what the what our bigs can do against the SEC bigs. So this right here will be a good test for these guys if these guys are able to do it. So I don't even like. This is so annoying, man. This is every time I try to do that. So I guess I should take this off the screen then because it's not working like I wanted it to. 110 to 82 catch. Ooh, Christopher Reese, you really got feeling some motivation today as far as doing this. That's big. It really is 110-82. If we do that, do we got an injury update on Lamont Butler? I don't have an injury update on him. Tell me who UK's in the house tonight. I do not have an injury report, but for me, even though it says, I mean, we've had Carr that's been questionable. We've had Brea that's been questionable. For me, that just means we just got. That just means that's it's just a formality. Butler's a warrior. I can't imagine a game where Butler actually sets out a game like this against the supposedly the number one point guard almost in the nation in series. This is where Lamont Butler makes his money, is being able to step on the floor and show how athletic he is and show what kind of lockdown. I mean, you can't be considered one of the best lockdown defenders in the nation and then you miss a very important game like this. So although I don't have an update on his status, one thing I will say, I look for him to play, and I would be very shocked if he did not play the game today. So let's just cross my fingers and I hope he plays. But I look forward. I think I feel the same way as Aaron. I definitely look forward to seeing if Amari, the last two games, it's taken a couple of minutes of the ball game to get started, but in the last few games, in my opinion, I think Amari has been coming on. He's been showing a lot more emotions. He's been getting, I think, two consecutive games. He has double rebounds. He's in double figures in rebounds. So that's a good sign because, I mean, they was getting like 3 and 4 rebounds a ball game. So if he can continue getting double figures, the thing about us this today is we're going to have to take away some of Alabama's second chance points. These guys are going to have to stop getting. We can't allow Alabama to get so many offensive rebounds. If we do that, and we're going to give Alabama a lot more chances to score than we have, then it's going to be hard trying to win this ball game. That's for sure. So we got to see really what goes on. I can't see Butler not playing. Butler's too valuable to this. To this team. Now we still got such a long season to go. You don't want him to just overdo his body. But in the sense of, as Kentucky fans, we don't see anything but victories. So if he ain't winning, and we ain't happy. So, we have to wait and see how that actually goes. But the good thing about this is the game tips off in about an hour and 55 minutes. Is it? Yeah, hour and 55 minutes. Because it's 10 o'clock East Coast right now. Yeah. That's right, because it's 10:40, it's 10:05 there. Make sure I have my time right. Nobody, welcome to the show. Appreciate you. Thank you. Butler and Carr playing. So there you got it right there. That's the latest update. J.C. Wilder, if you was asking about Butler. And I didn't know Carr was questionable as well, too. But it seems that maybe Butler is going to play the ball game. Like I said, I can't imagine a world where he does not play in the ball game. So let's hope he's healthy enough to go out there and guard what's his name. I would like Perry. Perry's going to be coming. Of course, we know Perry's been growing these last few ball games. That's what I'm afraid of. Yes, we need him bad, but need him tournament time. I think. Sorry to get off Perry for a second, but Donna makes let me throw this up right here because Donna makes a good point. It's like we want him. It's kind of like Texas A&M needing Wade, but he doesn't play. We know that we need Butler, and this right here will be a really solid game for him to play. Like I said once again, I don't see him not playing, but I'm looking at the bigger picture of what we're trying to get done here at Kentucky in this year, and I think if his body has been beaten up as much as it has, and we know it has been, he's taking some really hard falls on the floor. If we got to give Butler up for a game here or there or whatever, just so he can have the longevity, because he's getting beat up, and we need him for tournament time for sure. Because I think I can speak for everybody watching. We definitely want to see him. We definitely want to see him come March, and we don't want to see this guy. And we want to get past the first weekend. That's for sure. We'll be okay long as Perry keeps making strides. Perry is making strides, man. I really think Perry's making some very positive strides. And if you pay attention to his body language is different than it was when he first started playing this year. You could tell he just, especially as soon as Carl went down. As Curry went down, you can definitely see the difference in the body tone of who Perry is as a player, as a college player. And now when he shoots the ball on purpose. He shoots the ball like, I'm not going to take a lot of shots. So when I take a shot, believe me, I'm shooting because I think I can make this shot. So so I really look forward to really seeing how much Perry can really continue to grow each ball game. And I like what Kerry said that I mentioned it earlier. Alabama got something to prove. They're coming off a chip on their shoulder. And that's the part, Kerry, that's the part that actually gives me butterflies in my stomach. Because we don't know we know Alabama coming off that loss. And they lost at home. To me, can we beat Kentucky? Can we protect home court? Can we keep it going? That's what's important to me, is can we get this win? And not just a win, but can we keep winning at Rupp Arena? And the crowd should be really good today. And I look forward to seeing those guys getting to go big blue and blue and white. I look forward to all those chants coming through on the TV, so us fans who don't have the privilege to be able to go to the ball game can sit home and actually really enjoy it. Nobody says we need Kerr back for pace, but not half-court shots. Yeah, I think so too. March Pope gonna roll the tide. Roll tide. We gonna take care of business. 111 to 94. If we look, if we beat them 111 to 94, I don't know how like the TV announcers still continue not to respect Kentucky. I mean, you're gonna bring Alabama in. Alabama's gonna lose 2 games in a row. You know, that it's gonna be interesting to see how this game pans out. That's why the crowd comes in, the 6th man. We gotta make that noise. We gotta make this interesting. We gotta show Tim, that we can play high basketball night in and night out and don't take any nights off. That should be. But crowd should be, no matter the score, the crowd should be loud. Absolutely. If we play good, we should be able to get the win today. Tom Hendricks, thanks so much for joining in. I see you. Thank you so much. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. If you just joining in, I was Rupp be lit. I hope so. If you're just joining in, I asked the question, are you watching the game from home? Are you going to be watching it with friends and family? Are you going to be at a restaurant or what? Where are you actually watching the game from? I'll be watching it. I got a TV and 2 computers and another TV. So I'll be back and forth, just watching a lot of different games as well too, so I can keep up with what's going on. But anyway, Hope Butler and Carr are ready to go. Those guys got to be ready to go. Carr hasn't been our best player every single game, but it's like whenever we need Carr the most, he always shows up to gives us exactly what we need to get a W. So I don't look for, if he's playing today, I don't look for him to do anything less than that. Going to be there and do my part for the Mouse. Hey, Ryan, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you. And I definitely have a good time at the game today. Send me some clips, bro, so I can put it in my video. Crib so I can yell. Yeah, I'm an emotional brother, if you guys don't know already. So I definitely have to stay home and watch the ball game. But I hope to get up to Rupp Arena soon to actually do it. So talking about other ball games throughout the SEC, how crazy would it be? For Arkansas to lose to Missouri today and start 0-5? What does that look like for Arkansas guys to watch the game from home in Hazard County? Absolutely, we'll do. I'm sorry. I know I was talking, but I appreciate it. Thanks, Ryan. But anyway, Arkansas has a chance to go over. I'm just going to cover just a little bit about the SEC as a whole today as well, too. Arkansas could possibly be 0-5 at the end of the day today. That's going to be something that the fans for Arkansas are already angry about. So I look for Arkansas to get beat today again at Missouri. Let's see today. Auburn goes to Georgia. I wonder if Georgia has a way to beat them guys. I think if Georgia plays really well, they may have a chance to knock off Auburn. So that's definitely something we're going to see. Vandy is hosting Tennessee. Oklahoma is hosting South Carolina. Florida's hosting Texas. Mississippi State is hosting Ole Miss. Missouri is hosting Arkansas, and Texas A&M is hosting LSU. Can you guys hear me now? Oh, you guys should tell me. Is that better? Mercury Simple. Yeah. Turn my mic up a little bit because I can hear it very loud in my ear. Hope that's better. But it's going to be a lot of good bats. Should be 2 in the power rankings if we win. Man, I love it. I love the momentum. I love just the momentum. I love what Coach Pope is doing. And also, I got a question for you guys. Hank, he watches the show a lot too. Can you guys tell me how you guys feel about the decisions that Mitch Barnhart decided to bring in Coach Pope and Coach Brooks? I mean, you know, we talk about, thank you so much, Mercury. We talk a lot about how much we appreciate Coach Pope. We talk about how much we appreciate Coach Brooks. But how good of hires and how smart was it to be able for Mitch Barnhart to bring these two coaches in and help turn these programs around and put them on the trajectory that they are. I mean, big shout out to Hank for he brought it up to me, but it needs to beat Ole Miss. I think so too. I'm okay with that too. Wow, that would be interesting because if Tennessee wins, then if Tennessee wins today, which I don't see them not losing to Vandy. If Georgia can beat Auburn and Mississippi State can beat Ole Miss, man, that continues finally catching a live. Good morning, Big Mike. Liz C, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad that you was able to actually do it. Stops or Pope. Well, we just were talking basketball. I'm not going to, it Stoops too. I know a lot of people are on the fence with that. But just keeping in the basketball season, our Lady Cats have been revived and upgraded for war in the SEC. I can't tell you how excited I am to watch our Lady Cats even more. Tomorrow they play Georgia. We should get that win on the road as well for the Lady Cats. We put a lot of time in focusing on our men's team, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get the history of the men's team, but the women's team this year with Coach Brooks, I mean, it's fabulous what these guys are doing this year. And, we have to do as a fan base, I think we need to do a little bit better in recognizing Brooks was an absolute steal. Pope would be the best coach in Big Blue history. Popeye, you're not the first person to say something like that as far as the best coach. He is a gamble man. It worked. So it worked. And thanks, Hank, for bringing that to my attention. And it was just, just one of those days. It's just one of them things where we just sat back and we like, this is a good. These are here was good hires by the AD. So big shout out to you, Mitch Barnhart. You knocked that out the box with these coaches, and the dividends are paying off today already. And if we can just win this game against Alabama today, I mean, it's so much fun. And don't forget, guys, if you're watching right now, the post-game show will be right here on YouTube as soon as the game is over as well, too. Please don't forget to join in. I really appreciate it as well. Please tell your friends, your family about it. Have them tune in where they at, and we just have a good time. So, and post-game shows are so much better when we win as well, too, because it's just like one big party. Lady Cats will be tough in the NCAA tournament. I can't wait to watch these guys play in the tournament, man. I just can't. Let me see for a second and make sure that that's not BC texting me. No, it's not. So, he couldn't get in or whatever. But I saw a post that said Stoops was resigning at the end of next season. I hope this is not true. Have you heard of this, or is it a fake post? I haven't heard anything. I did say I saw a video in passing. I wasn't able to watch what it was talking about, but I think it was basically in the terms of is 2025 the end. So I'm not really sure. I tell you one thing, as far as Stoops goes, this right here has definitely got to be a season that we got to have a good season, and if not, then I think changes may be coming, but I'm not smart enough to keep up with all that stuff, to be real. Sandy, welcome to the show as well. We have to at least win one of Bama and Tennessee games. I think so too. But having Tennessee and Bama both on the schedule twice, I think we play both of them twice, and that's what makes this right here so much fun. We owe all this to Cal. So glad he walked. I think that's probably the best way to put it. Is absolutely, and try to come back. Nope, you're out. No money, no nothing. Just see you later. The whole weekend is better when we win. The whole weekend is better when we win. I get to see my granddaughter for the first time today, and if we can actually get a W, man, that would mean the world to me as well too. If we can actually do that, so let's see if we can get this W today. That will definitely be good. Let's see what else we got over the whole weekend is better. What time? Oh, the game comes on today. It comes on at 12 Eastern or noon, whatever, and it comes on at 11 o'clock my time. So I got a question because this seems to be a small conversations. Are you guys in favor of these early games, or do you prefer the prime time 7:30 ball games on Saturday nights? Which one do you prefer the most? To me, I'm an early bird, so I like getting up early in the morning anyhow. So I don't like really sitting around waiting always. Thank you so much, Liz. This is my first time seeing it, and I haven't saw my grandson in over a year. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing those guys come this morning or this afternoon, and it's going to be fun to see her. But are you guys a morning ball game person? Because, I mean, this is early. I mean, I know we played, Texas A&M, or not Texas A&M, but we played Ole Miss. Was it at 11? I think it was an early ball game, but it was really, really good. Someone says I like 4 o'clock game. I like the evening. I'm a morning guy. I hate waiting for games late. I like for prime time. I mean, and it. Excuse me about that. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Hope you guys didn't hear that. My apologies. I'm an early bird guy, and so with a game, when I saw that the game was coming on this early, I was like, yeah, let's sign me up. I'll do this all day. I have 11 now. I don't know how the players feel about that, but it doesn't matter to Curry. Appreciate that early game. So early is fine as long as we win. Yeah, because if you don't win, then you got all day long to set and foster in the loss. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, C. Wiggs, I agree with you. Whatever the players like, I guess that's what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, Florida was the 11 Eastern, so that was the early game that we had, I think, and that was early. But I love this. So it's like 10 o'clock my time. Is the game going to be on CBS today? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can pull that up right fast. Where's that at? The game for Kentucky is going to be on ESPN. Okay, so if you don't have access to ESPN, there's a show called 21 Crump on YouTube. He broadcasts all the ball games. So if you're not able to watch the ball game, just try to find 21 Crump. I wish I had the link. I thought he sent it to me, but I don't have it. So if you don't have access to the ball game and you want to watch it, please look up 21 Crump. He's a diehard Kentucky fan. He's actually going to be helping. He's actually going to be joining my team as well too. So please go check that out, okay, as well. So that would mean a lot to him too as well. They were awesome this year, 14-1. Do you think they'll make the Final Four just like me? I hope they do. I was at Florida game. Guys look good on early game. Hey, let's just get up and we'll refresh and everything. Kevin Allen, thank you so much for joining. Jeff, absolutely, I'm an early person. Kentucky is 2.5. I thought they went down to 2 points. Last time I looked, I think it went down to 2 points. Oh, it is 2.5 points. So my fault. I don't know a whole lot about spreads and stuff like that. So I just read it. He's also teaching them to play as a team and not for themselves. Most unselfish we've had in years, if not ever. I love Coach Pope, junior guy, with a genuine heart. I agree with you as well. Yes. So nobody knows that too as well. 21 Crump streams every game, every day. So please check him out. Matter of fact, if you can post, hey 21 Crump, if you can post your link or whatever, if it'll let you, please do that, or send it to me and I try to get it posted as well too. But if you cannot watch it because it's on ESPN, please go check out 21 Crump, and he has the ball game. And just look, he's a very exciting guy, so definitely be ready to enjoy the ball game because it's exciting. So please check out 21 Crump. Let's go catch. So, Linda, thank you so much for joining. I see you as well. Let's see, he's up. Yep. So, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. So, what it is now? What time is it now? It's now 10:30. So the game tips off at noon. You guys' time. I think so too. 21 Crump. Thank you guys. Time to lock in. This is about to be an instant classic. Look as much. So let me ask you guys a question, because I'm a pretty emotional guy, as you guys probably know by now. Would you guys rather have a complete blowout, or would you guys want UK to win, but in a nail biter, like it's going down to like the last 10 seconds, and we find a way to win the ball game? Or are you kind of person that just like to say, let's win by 40 and let's just be done with it? So some games I'm okay with, like, come on, can we go down to the wire and can we make it a very like classic ending? But some games is like, look, I don't feel like being stressed out today. Before this one, I better take a nap before this one. I don't think it's close. Pope got this team ready, and at Rupp, we win by 12 or more. That's cool. I love you guys, man. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Blowout. But you know, some people like somebody actually said blowout. We would cut the game off before it's over to go over and cover another game. Okay. So that's got to be a blowout then. So, so if you on YouTube and if you type in at 21 Crump Reactions, that's the way to find him. But don't wait till the last minute to go find his channel. And when you find the channel, do me and him a favor. Click that subscribe button for him. Because, I mean, this guy's working hard all day long to put this together. So definitely do that for sure. No, we watch Kentucky games in the entirety. Oh, absolutely. You don't cut off Kentucky games. Everything else, you can switch over. But you blow out. L says, I like the battles. I love the battles. And, you know, for me, I look at it like this, guys. And we just having fun. For me, I look at it like this. The more we can be battled and the more we can come out victorious, the better we off going, getting ready for March Madness. And, you know, I mean, just being in the SEC as a whole, you guys know for sure that, you know, we're going to be tested every single ball game. So, but for me, I like to be battle tested. Like that Florida game when we had to play for 40 minutes, like 40 minutes to win that ball game. That's the kind of games that you lean on come March and when things are not going your way, or you may be down a couple of points. This is where you lean on them, and this is where you say, we've been here before, we've done this before, so you know, this is no uncomfortable situation because we can be victorious in the matchups where we are actually being battled at. Hey, Mark, thanks so much for enjoying the fellowship with my fellow UK fans. Thank you so much. Look, I appreciate you guys so much, man, from jumping on as well too. And you know, I really want to make this. My wife's in school. Well, she's starting back to school Monday or Tuesday or whatever. So I'm gonna be kind of like real busy taking back and forth with my daughter to practice all the time. So I would like to really do more shows, but her practices changes all the time, and I don't know until like the morning of what time her practice is gonna be. So some days it's hard for me to jump on and do a live like I really want to because I'm always in the car driving. I wouldn't change it though because I love my daughter. But dude, this happening in another streamer's page. It killed my soul. So enjoying the fellowship. This probably the loudest Rupp we have been all year so far. I spoke about I spoke about how loud the crowd should be. I look forward to being able to hear Go Big Blue on my TV. And look, believe me, when you hear it, you can hear it. Okay. Sometimes it's beat down to send a message. I'm gonna put this up. I think a lot of people agree with this too as well. Nail biter. Sometimes they beat down to send a message. Sometimes thanks, Aaron, for that. Sometimes you have to you gotta let people know who you are. You know what I mean? You gotta show them who you are. So those beatdown games is when you are, is when you just saying, look, this is who we are. We're Kentucky, and we're here to fight. We're here to party, We're here to have fun, and we're gonna let you know we are about to destroy you. So you can say what you want to say, but this is what we're getting ready to do. So at this particular point, do you guys think Jackson Robinson will have over or under Jackson Robinson 17 points? I don't want to go overboard, but over or under Jackson Robinson has 17 points today. I'd hate it, but it'll make for an awesome year if we won in overtime every game. That would be good too. Gotta pop up and show them. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them, man. Yes, you do. You gotta show these guys exactly who you are. You gotta, as they say, sometimes you gotta flex your chest, and that's exactly what we need to do today. We need to flex our chest against Alabama. So, over. Okay, got that right, Big Mike. Over or under Jackson Robinson has 17. Okay. Oh, man, I hope so. Because when Jackson Robinson is just, probably over. I hope so. Now, are we jinxing Jackson? I don't know. I hope not. I hope we're not jinxing him. But if we beat down Alabama today, it speaks volumes. Go Big Blue, baby, over, Mike. So, hey, let's do it, man. Let's go beat these guys down, and let's poke our chests out a little bit just to show them who we really are. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited. I get nervous. I'm already nervous, and we haven't even tipped it off yet. Should be there on their feet, except I didn't say it, Kerry. You did, okay? I didn't say it. The crowd should be there on their feet, except old feet. Well, hey, if you come to the ball game, unless you just can't stand up for medical reasons or whatever, and you at a UK game with the number 8 team in the nation facing the number 4 team in the nation, how do you not stand up? I don't get it, man. Out for Grant Nelson, number 4 in Alabama. He could have a big game. I think Carr is going to stop him. I think Carr is going to go. He's going to go man to man with him, and I think he's going to start. He's going to stop Nelson. Nelson didn't come on until the end of last year in the tournament, so we're gonna have to humble him a little bit today. Yeah, we'll be patient before. I'll be patient before long. Over 17 points. Jackson needs Amari to hit 20 and 10. Ooh, and you know what? Has Amari even scored 20 points this year at all in any game? He's been getting the last 2 games. He's averaging double figures, so that's good. Big games, Carr, especially if 3's not falling. Yeah, I look forward to Carr seeing what he's doing. Somebody says, stand your butt up all game. I'd love to have the atmosphere that Clemson had. That atmosphere was on. You know, we talk about Rupp Arena. Owat is my MVP so far. Owat, how can you not? And that dunk that he had, that dunk was just that dunk was crazy. And that's one of them things that definitely we look forward to seeing. You know, Robinson over 17, Williams double. I hope so. 10 and 10. I'll take 10 and 10 at that. I only trust Amari shooting a free throw. Ooh. Well, Amari's going to have to go out and do better then. Hey, son of a gun, I see you in as well, too. Thank you. Curtis Collins, thank you so much for joining. If I didn't give you a call out already, thank you so much for doing that. I love this. I love the atmosphere at Clemson. That would be good, too. I can only trust Amari shooting free throws. Well, he hits his free throws, so I guess that's good. But yeah, free throws is big tonight, man. They are averaging rebounding is big. You guys think we can stop them on the boards tonight? Alabama's the best. They're the best rebounding team in the nation. He don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. I know he don't. Amari dunks the dang ball today. I don't know why Amari doesn't dunk the ball a whole lot, man. Like, dude, you 7 foot tall. You need to dunk the ball every ball game. You need to enforce your will. You need to definitely got to poke your chest out once in a while, Amari, and let them know who you are. Let them know that you're here and that you're at Kentucky. So, sorry about that, guys. That's my. Now I can actually. That's the regular. Sorry about that. I hope you guys didn't hear that. My apologies. Did you find out? Did you find that double on Oloy? Did you find out double on Oloy? I'm not understanding the question, Miss Curry. Maybe you can write that differently for me? Unless you're talking to somebody else, my apologies. Bama shoots only 30% from 3, but 30 but shoot 30. But our 3-point defense is top 10. I like the stats, man. Thank you guys so much for throwing up stats like that. So let me put that up right there, because I look. And you know, Bama shoots a lot of threes as well too. Bama only shoots 30% from 3, but shoots 30. But our 3-point defense is top 10. Well, we better be top 3 today, because we know those guys are going to be coming out, and they're not going to let anything. They're not going to hold anything back today against Kentucky. There is no way that fan base and that team and that coaching staff wants to lose 2 straight, and especially to Kentucky. And they know that they got beat last year by Kentucky by 28. So these guys are definitely not looking for it. These guys definitely don't want to come in and get a game behind them in the SEC. Now, everybody, in my opinion, everybody now is looking for that double bye in the SEC tournament. That's what everybody's looking for right now, and that's why every game is so crucial. And not just the double bye in the SEC tournament, but also a better seeding within the tournament. But right now, the most pressing thing is just, can we get a double bye? And that's what Kentucky wants right now. Now, without being biased about being a Kentucky fan, do you guys think Kentucky is one of the best 4 teams in the SEC? And I don't want that to sound stupid. I don't want that to sound like, of course, we're one of the best 4 teams. But do you guys really feel like in your heart that Kentucky is one of those teams that if the tournament if the tournament started today, Kentucky would get a double bye? Not really based off the schedule, but just based off, do you really think Kentucky's that good of a team? We need to make the 3-point line a factor. We do. Nobody. Amari doesn't shoot free throws well, though. Do you find it? Oh, wow, was the only player left. Oh, yes, he's the only player because they had, I think his name is Fears from, I think, is he at Oklahoma? I think he's at one of those schools. Fears didn't, this out here happened in the last ball game against Texas A&M. Fears was the only one, him and Owa was the only 2 that was left. Owa got his 11 points in the ball game. So yes, right now, Owa is the only person in the country that is average a double every single. Well, is that right? Yeah, he's the only person that actually average a double every ball game when it comes to points. So, and if anybody can fact check me on that, please do. I don't mind having the right information, because nothing worse than putting out misinformation. And I don't mind being called out if I'm definitely wrong about that. So please know, if you know those stats, please pop it up on the screen. I would definitely love to do that again. I think Brea playing good today. I think that's really important. You know, for you guys that have been watching the show for a long time, you guys know who Vandy Chris is, and Vandy Chris is just not sold on Brea being a good ball player. And you know, one thing, Chris says that one reason you don't see Brea in the ball game a lot is because Brea can't play defense. Brea gets almost about a block a ball game. So I don't know how that's not effective. For sure, yes, I feel like the grit and the grind and experience gives us an edge, and they play for name on the front of the jerseys instead of themselves. I agree with you 100%. Double digits in points. Yes, he gets a double digits in points every ball game. He's the only one left as well. Kentucky would be built for March if Williams and Garrison start rebounding and scoring the paint. Mr. Gamer 505, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time. We've got to get these guys rebounding in double digits. Like I don't get it. Like I don't understand how you got a guard that's rebounding better than a center. I don't get that. Now that's good because you know that your guard will go in there and fight, and he would definitely go in and get his rebounds. But dude, you're 6'11", you're 6'10", 6'11". You getting 3 rebounds a ball game playing 20 minutes. That ain't gonna get it done. That's just, and look, and I love Garrison and I love Williams, but that ain't gonna get it done. Can we keep it real, family? We got to keep it real here on this show. You guys got to go out there and rebound on a consistent basis. Now, like I said, he's averaged a double in rebounds the last 2 games, but we got to keep this up. Like I don't understand. Like, doesn't Garrison know that he's a rebounder first before anything? That's what he's supposed to do. And I don't know if he gets that concept or not. It's just like, come on, man, we're gonna need more than 3 rebounds. We're gonna need more than 3 rebounds from you, Garrison. At least give me 9. At least give me 9 rebounds a ball game. You give me 9, hopefully 10 rebounds a game. We could take that, because that's all. Every time you guys don't get a rebound, those guys are getting second chance points, and they're capitalizing on it. So that's the kind of stuff that we gotta make sure that we cut down on this year, and that we gotta do a better job with. Is we gotta hit the boards and we gotta rebound. Alabama is not going to come in here and let us just out rebound them. These guys rebound at a high level. Kentucky's going to have to do the same if they're going to have a chance to win this ball game today. Stay out of foul trouble. Definitely got to stay out of foul trouble as much as possible. I agree they should both average at least 6 or 7 per game. I mean, these guys, they got to rebound, man. And, 3 rebounds as a 6'11", 6'10" guy? What? No, you can't have that. That's not a longevity good recipe for something later. So you gotta, come on, man. Just come on, Garrison. Give me 10 rebounds today. You know you're gonna get your playing time. You know you're gonna get about 15 to 20 minutes tonight. Dude, grind me some rebounds. Don't get bullied. Don't get bullied, Garrison. Please, rebound. Caleb Wilson is supposed to announce his Georgia school this Thursday. Fingers crossed. Yes, fingers crossed that Caleb chooses Kentucky. From my last thing that I've saw from Jimmy Engler is that it's either from North Carolina, Kentucky, and I think Ohio State. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's Ohio State too as well. I think it's coming down to those 3. At least Perry's been good for at least 1-3 the last few games. Yeah, I spoke about Perry earlier too, and I'm so proud. Come on down, Caleb Wilson. Absolutely. I'm so proud of Perry and his growth, and he know he's gonna play today. So it ain't like he's got to wonder I wonder if I'm gonna get some playing time today or not, or if I'm gonna get in and am I only gonna play 35 seconds. No, we know that he's coming in. He know that he's coming in the ball game. So for me, I think he's going to continue to get better every single game. Wouldn't surprise me. Wilson goes to Tar Heels. That was his manager's plan all along. Taking so long to commit, waiting on late bag offers. We get Nate a mint if he does. Hey, well, I mean, so I guess we can't lose out on either one of those persons, and that's what I got Jimmy for on here. When he comes on and does my videos with me as well too. He did the video with me yesterday with the SEC and everything that's going on. So he's definitely my recruiting guy, and he definitely keeps me up to date. Keep your wits thanks, Kerry. Keep your wits about the game. I think we gotta be able to wait to be emotional during the game, but we gotta be able to keep that in check to a sense. You don't want to get out there and just get it to fouling. You don't want no tech call. Look, we can't give them the ball. We can't give them any free shots at all. They don't need any help being good. They're already good. We don't need those guys. We don't need to help those guys to be good. So we just got to play our game. We got to stay within it. And we can't get rattled because we know Alabama's going to go on a run. We just got to, we just got to stay calm and collective. And one more thing, guys, don't let them get to you. And one more thing for me is, will Kentucky get off to a fast start today? Is this going to be a game that we got to fill out Alabama and see what's happening? Or will Kentucky be inspired enough to come out from the gate playing high tempo basketball? That's going to be something that we definitely going to wait and see. And we'll wonder how that's going to be. Sorry for the hiccup, guys. Go Cat. We will be okay if we don't get him. Just ran off Cal for a young 18 done. One and done teams. I like our older Porter team. A lot of people feel like that, C-Wigs, and a little bit of myself. I wondered the same thing because we just got out of that situation of where we're getting a lot of one and dones, and now we're bringing in older, mature guys who know how to play basketball. So when the season starts, when practices start, Coach Pope can be past all of that. I need to teach you how to play college basketball. We can just get right into it. But I'm not sitting here saying that we don't need young talent and some guys that's some superstars. I'm not claiming that. I'm just saying I like having the older guys. These guys, they know how to prep, they know how to prepare, and they understand that these guys come here for to play basketball, and they play basketball for Kentucky. Their name on the front of the jersey. So Garrison needs to pick up some weight and build some muscles. And Williams, I don't understand him because he weighs 265 and he already got muscles, and he shouldn't be struggling doing a hook shot. Well, I hope he can get it together today. That's for sure too. Tyler Greenup, thank you for joining. I appreciate you joining in with us. Thank you, Go Cats, as well. So, before I get off, guys, I know a lot of people. James Dub, thanks for joining in. I see you. Before I actually get off, I know some of you have already put your game scores at the end. Cool experience and cool heads. Yep, absolutely. Garrison will be back next year too, which is good. So he got all rest of this year, all summer, and up into the basketball season next year to put on some weight and some muscles as well too. So if you haven't already given your game prediction score, can you drop that in the comments as well? Let's see what you guys got for game predictions. I think the biggest score prediction that I saw right now was like 2 words, transfer portal. Yeah, for real. So I seen one score was like 111 to 111 to 94, something like that. So that would be what we need as well too. If we win today, should be top 5. Work the ball inside to open up the 3 chances outside. Carr and Mari and Garrison, it's on y'all to be paint bearers. Paint bearers today and going forward into March Madness. Yes, our bigs have definitely got to get it together. If they don't, we could sit here, we could talk about this all day long, but I hope those guys understand the significance of the role that they actually play. So 87 to 82, that sounds like a nail biter. 86 to 74, that sounds like a pretty good game too. 86 to 80, I like it. 90 to 94, 90 to 84 from Kevin, Kentucky. Just Leon Jensen just shared. Hey, Leon, thanks for joining in. Kentucky wins. That's look for me. If you guys ask me for a score, I'm gonna keep it simple. Kentucky wins because I don't know. 88-83 UK, 89-82 Kentucky. Look, Philip, thanks for joining too as well. If I didn't give you a shout out, this is gonna be good, guys. This is gonna be fun. So, guys, don't forget 85-78 need free throws today. Free throws are crucial as well. Don't forget, guys, I do my post-game show right here, right after the game. I hope you guys, if you can, if you're not too busy after the game, let's get a win and let's celebrate this victory together as BBN Nation, and let's give Coach Pope a chance with 5 stars. He won't be pushing them out the door. If Coach Pope is going to go out, and bring in 5-star guys, I'm not going to sit here and send Coach Pope an email. Hey man, you need to stop bringing in so many 5 stars. Hey, he's the coach. You know, people always say, "Won't you just let the coach coach?" I will. Hey, if he wants to bring them in, you know, I just feel like, you know, me personally is, you know, I like the older guys because these guys have already seasoned. They know how to show up. They know how to prepare. They know how to get ready. And they have, they just have really just like their mindset is already in the college basketball and has been for a while. So, I wish Boogie would stay at Kentucky. He's really good. Yeah, I wish Boogie Flan would have came to Kentucky too. That guy's he's probably him and Thero. Those guys are probably the shining lights, which is not enough. Those guys are probably the shining lights over in Arkansas because those guys are not very good. But we'll see today. Thank you guys so much. Absolutely like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you don't, that's okay too. Just thank you for showing up, you know, when the time is right for you to subscribe or hit a like button. You'll do it in your own time and everything. So once again, if you cannot watch the ball game today because you do not have ESPN, please go to YouTube, look up 21 Crump Reactions, and he will broadcast every Kentucky ball game every time. So please go look him up if you cannot watch the ball game. 21 crump reactions, and he'll take care of you, and he'll get the game. So thank you guys for joining in today. I appreciate it. Let's go Cats. Let's get this win. The next time we show up, let's have something to celebrate and be happy about. And let's cheer on our Wildcats today. Kentucky Wildcats, our message to you guys is go out, play your game. Don't get routed by Alabama. If they make a run, you make a run. If you down, don't get discouraged. Stick together. Understand that it's you guys collectively as a core who can win this ball game. Do your job. Rebound. Make sure that you guys just go out there with high energy for 4 minutes long. Coach Pope, coach a game of your life. We believe in you. We hope in you. And go Cats. Appreciate your time. I'm out.